Hello everybody, welcome to a StarCraft replay. Normally once in a while I'll do this, so it's not a norm, but I was just playing games without doing live casting. So this is what's really funny about this game. My opponent is Platinum, he is playing as a random, so I have no idea what he is. Oh, the little kitten. So I have no idea what he's playing at, so I gotta play it safe, so I'm gonna kinda do a slight wall off. He's gonna pause, so I'm gonna put this on there. Are you watching Spurs? Nope, no, don't have cable. Lol, ready. So I do scout him out, and I'm looking at his base. Mind you, I'm going a pretty safe build, trying to figure out what I was gonna do until I figured out his race. But while paused, I was able to kind of get the little red dots, knowing I wasn't playing Zerg. And then I do remember watching Spurs when I was younger. So again, this guy is in Platinum. Whoops, that end. So, and considering how close together my stuff is versus his, I'm not sure what strategy he was going at first. So, and I'm just going to show you in the production tab anyway, so it makes no difference. So by this look at the Twilight, he is going to go DTs. So he drops a Forge. I want to have canceled this one instead of this one. So watch. So he'll cancel the one that's closest done instead of leaving canceling this one. So he is doing a DT drop. And I'm doing a 3-gate pressure. So here we go. And the real thing is that we're gonna look at the units tab. He's got no units. Minus this one cannon, he's got no units. So these this Zealot and Stalker are gonna do some pretty good damage. So look at his income. You should not be mining at all. So he's got pause. Let's cluster those probes up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 probes. Chasing that, he's got 2 more probes down here. And then he's got a total mining probes. Oh, I gotta count. So 3, 6, 8 probes mining total. Now I'm microing, that's why you see this going up. And then a good chunk of those probes died. Total probe count is 12. Control L or Shift L. We'll give you this. So as you can see, I do notice what he's planning on doing, so I'm dropping a Forge. Gonna get some cannons ready. Now the gateways are to protect the cannons, and this is to protect the Forge. So, and then I'm gonna cancel that, turn it into robotics, and I'm gonna cancel one of these, so that way I still have minerals, so I can keep building units. And then I'm building the Stargate behind this, so he's gonna drop his 3 DTs, and they're gonna instantly die, and not do anything. And I'm gonna lose 1 Stalker out of this. Now he's gonna swing them down. So they're gonna be right there. I'm gonna get myself an observer. And apparently hit back for some reason. Instead of D, like I should have. Notice that he's not building anything. I didn't notice this. Now he's building a Stargate. So now I got... And then I noticed the DTs just barely. So they're gonna die. I'm gonna drop my... And then we'll look over here. Now this pylon here, you'll notice I'll try to stay over here as fast. He's blocking this Nexus. This Oracle will get that last kill on the Stalker. So Oracle versus Stalker, Oracle wins. In general. So now he's gonna cannon himself in. mind you, the last part of this game will tell you exactly what's going on. So my stuff's gonna be down before his. He's cannoning up pretty heavily, so I have no access to this. But I don't want to access this because I already know he's liable to drop cannons, so he's wasted. Plus this. More oracles. So see how these cannons aren't doing anything? They're not really used for anything. So he built 9 cannons at 150 apiece. It's about about 1400. So, and now he's got void arrays coming out. And my solution to void arrays is Phoenix. Because I did see them, so I was like, oh, well, I might as well get some Phoenix out. Phoenix technically counter void arrays, but you need more Phoenix than void arrays to counter them. Otherwise, it becomes an even. Otherwise, it goes into the void array's favor. So even though they don't do bonus damage, they only do bonus damage to light. These do bonus damage to heavy when these are on, or to armored. So it's really just no point. And so if we back this up a little bit and we slow down this, he had to destroy this pylon that I pointed out to drop this. He could not drop this nexus. So not only that, his nexus is really late, so that does give me a mining advantage. So I'm afraid of him. So I got these out for the DTs. They're gonna help me with that. These 3 cannons are gonna help me with my DT harass there. So that's pretty much, I'm blocked for a good chunk of that. But he literally walled himself in, and he's gonna try to do all this on one base. And now he's not mining gas. Actually, how long was he not mining gas for? You know what? I just want to see how long he wasn't mining gas for. Really, how far do I go back to realize he's not mining gas? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. He's got 8 harvesters. So I'm going to say around the 13-minute mark right here is where he stops mining gas. We'll pause it when he starts to mine gas again. Or stops mining gas. Definite time on that. So he's got 5 probes left. 5 total probes. He's got 4 in gas, so he doesn't need any more gas. So 1426, he is not mining gas. So he's stopped mining gas at 1426. So when this goes back up to, there we go. So we'll put this back on faster again. So he's not mining gas, so he's gonna come down and try to get himself a nexus. Actually, she'll be concentrating on getting more units, because he's not mining he's not building units. He's got 2 void arrays, 1 mothership core. So we look at the income, 13 to 37. I am on 2 bases, and he can't build this nexus. He blocked himself from building the nexus. So I'm not sure what happened there or not. So, and then we'll wait for it. So it's been almost 3 minutes and he's not there it is. So about 3 minutes he hasn't been mining gas. And now he is, so that slows down the void ray production. He could have been building units somewhere along the line to kind of... There goes the mothership. Now I'm picking up probes. Again, my little... So I'm getting more lucky as this game goes on. Not really. I had a scout in his base to see this very early on. These weren't gateways. These were not warp gates yet. He couldn't do anything like that. He had to pull probes out to kill about 3 stalkers, 1 zealot. So he had to pull probes off for that. So that reduced his mining time. I was going in for the harassment anyways, just in general, because I didn't want to have I get hit with a snowball effect of leaving them totally alone. So, and I wanted to make and then I go in with, because I was expecting maybe a couple of zealots and a stalker or a sentry. I see 1 cannon and then no units. So I'm not sure why he wasn't building out of the 1 gateway. Because literally you can build this at different times. Instead he builds this forge, which could have been 2 units at least, or a stalker at the most. Instead of building the 1 cannon, so you could have had at least a couple of units. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. And what? Boop. Dead. So I kill another void ray. He's not mining down below. So now he's got to build 3 more cannons. Well, that's a pylon. 2 more cannons. And I'm kind of situating myself to get another expansion. Kind of fully saturated on both. So kids like you ruin the game, learn how to play, and leaves the game. So by this alone tells me that he wasn't building anything. He had no units at the start of the game. He had a cannon for defense, I guess, which I guess 3 zealots and the stalker really tanked that 1 cannon. So that must have threw him off. So I'm pretty sure if we go, we'll go back to the very beginning and then kind of watch from his point of view. So we'll kind of do it on ×2, ×3, and see what really happened, because I'm not sure what he was really thinking. So he builds his pylon there. An odd spot to build it in general. So, and we'll pause it. And instead of building it to where it could be a good wall off, like right here. So say you had this gateway there next to a cannon, probably right here. And I have to go travel up this path this way, go up this ramp and around there. Yeah, the cannon would have done its job, but he builds his first gateway here, which is a big mistake, or at least in front of the pylon. So we're gonna watch that. He's got his second gas going. Again, this is whatever this is supposed to be is kind of weird for a Protoss player. And now his APM is skyrocketed. That's fine. That's his. So I'm averaging 69, 70. He's averaging 40. What is it? Shift C? Yeah. So 35. It's fine. So see how that cannon could have been actually saved by this 1 gateway and maybe something else right here. making my travel a little longer. So let's see what the loss tab looks like. Looks pretty good in my favor. 4 units for 13. There's his gateways. That's the time where he needs to be war. Again, I knew he already had DTs out, or DTs coming. I just didn't know when they'd show up. But considering that he didn't have Warp Gate, normally you get Warp Gate before the DT Shrine gets underway. The DT Shrine ended up before the gateways were ready. So again, he's not paying attention to the DTs, so they die instantly. I just take out the Warp Prism. So now he's gonna scurry DTs down there to stop me from getting my from getting to my natural. So there's more resources lost. Check out the APM. So now he's going Stargate. And loses 2 more DTs. Puts his pylon in a position to build nothing. Yeah, well, it's supposed to help him build cannons. And then again, he's got 2 gateways. I just now realized he only has 2 gateways. So I'm not sure why he's building this mass amount of cannons to wall himself off. I mean, I can understand if he's going Stargate, but he really needs to be on 2 base for this build. Especially if you're going double Stargate. And he doesn't know what 2 buildings I have behind me. Well, he knows one of them is an observer. Well, actually, he doesn't even know because he just saw his DTs die at the last second. But he's seeing Oracle, so he's got to know one of them that I have that. There's the Void Ray. I was actually microing the Oracle to actually kill probes. So full losses is 42, 5, 1, 1. Yeah. And he's lost more than that of workers, which is really sad. Five DTs, 42 pro. Oh yeah, it's counting the forge that he canceled. That's why. That's why I was like, what the heck? So now he's got to rebuild. He's gonna try to take an expansion. Nope. So I was like, okay, well, there's the Void Rays. And I'm tired of the Mothership Core getting in the way. So the Mothership Core's been on full, which is good. So he has enough for 2 photon overcharges. Unfortunately, he wasn't paying attention when they died. So his map awareness is not high. And then I'm gonna situate. Because I didn't know what was attacking them. I didn't want them to sit above a cannon or a stalker and not be well defended. He's building pylons. I don't know why he's building more pylons. He doesn't have the minerals. And he doesn't have units to do anything like he wants to. So these were a waste. Because I never showed up at the front door. These were a waste because I really didn't show up to the party with anything as far as ground goes. And then these were useless because one of them was been good. The second one is too much. because now you can't. You're building this and this. It's fine if you're building this for the warp prism and the observers. That's okay, because he was doing a DT drop. But the timing for all this could have been different. So you could drop that, and that. Well, you need this one dropped first before this, and then hopefully somewhere you get these two at the one before the other, preferably this one for the other one. So now he's got to drop 2 more cannons, so that's another 300. Then you got 300 right there, 300 right there. So that's 900 right here total, plus the 1 cannon that was there. So 300, 300. So that's a total of 900. So that is like 1,800 minerals in cannons alone, plus this extra pylon that didn't need to be there. Plus he had to destroy this pylon. You shouldn't have even built these as simulators, considering he didn't mine enough gas out of these. Yeah, he should have just been pumping probes into minerals. Oh, I can't click on anything. No, I can. So, and then I got my base, my third coming over here. So this is just, my way of just going, okay, he's got DTs. That means he doesn't have much for ground defense or anti-air, because a lot of his gas is going to go into DTs. So that's fine. Might as well just get the oracles going and start killing probes. So total count left was 54 probes died. 3 void rays. I've only lost 4, 3, 3. And so I've lost 10 units. He's lost 67. A lot of that more in probes. And that one canceled forge, which he could have canceled this one, not canceled that one, since this one was about finished. That way he could probably drop 2 more cannons, I guess. Added 1 more. So hopefully you enjoyed. So yeah, this is me figuring out he was going DTs just by doing literally a little push that should have not have done as much damage as it should have if he had units at the beginning. So hopefully you enjoyed and have a good day. Bye.